Hi everyone, my name's Eric Ocampo and I'm the Director of Coaching for Impact City here in St. Louis. Today we're going to be going over some ball mastery, ball manipulation kind of stuff. This will be good for all the players to be working at home continuously. Make sure that you're doing this at home. This is your homework, okay? So we hope that you guys can learn something out of this. First off, we're going to start with toe taps. Very simple. Here's the first move. Toe taps goes just like this. Very important, we keep the bottom, the soles of our feet on the ball, okay? The ball doesn't move, it stays in one single spot, and we just control the ball, okay? Once you kind of get the hang of it, then you can add some speed to it, okay? If you notice, the ball starts moving a little bit, and the idea is to keep it in one spot. Next, we've got the pendulum. Pendulum. Most importantly, keep the ball underneath your body, toes kind of pointing in, okay? Don't point them out. We're just gonna keep the ball in between, okay? The pendulum, just like this, okay? Look down so you can kind of keep possession of the ball, okay? Back and forth, and then maybe you look up. Challenge yourself, kind of keep your eyes available to see what's around you. And then once you get the hang of it, add some more speed. All right. After that, we've got pendulum rollovers, okay? Very similar, just gonna go ahead and do a pendulum into a rollover. Back to pendulum, rollover, pendulum, rollover, pendulum, rollover, okay? Keeping possession of the ball. It's really important that we always get up and over the ball, okay? Don't soul roll it. Make sure you go up and over, okay? Roll it, leg comes across the body so that we can roll the ball over from one side to the other, just like this. Next one, pendulum double rollover. Same exact thing, but now we're adding a second rollover without a touch, okay? Looks like this, pendulum, then we go into a double rollover. 1, 2, okay? Again, slowly, 1, 2. Again, 1, 2. Once you add some speed, it should look something like this. Pendulum, rollover, pendulum, rollover, double rollover. Next up, we've got pendulum motorcycles, okay? Motorcycles here is very important. You're gonna step on the ball, okay? You're gonna roll your foot to the outside of the ball, kind of snap the ball back in, okay? Step on it, roll your foot to the outside of the ball, snap it in. So it should look like this, something like this. This is the motorcycle, okay? Roll to the outside and in. So now you add the pendulum to it. Here, motorcycle, add some speed, should look something like this, okay? Motorcycle. All right, next up, we've got the pendulum triangles. Pendulum triangles, most important is we're doing the pendulum and we're drawing a triangle on the ground, okay? Making sure we're pushing the ball out in front of us and pulling it right back into our possession, okay? What we're working on here is manipulating this ball, really telling this ball, hey, I want you to come back right to my body. So drawing triangles on the ground, you go pendulum, bottom of the triangle, push the ball forward, inside of the foot, pull it right back to the opposite side. So I push it out with my right foot, pull it back with my left, and come across, drawing the triangle on the ground, okay? Push the ball out, bring it back, okay? Now if I push it out with my left, I pull it back with my right. I'm drawing triangles all the time, so it should look like this. Here, push the ball out with the inside of the foot, pull it back with the other, okay? Make sure that you pull it out, push it out far enough so you can manipulate this ball and bring it right back to your body. All right, the next one is called pendulum croqueta, okay? The croqueta is basically shifting the ball from one side to the other on a drag, okay? So you're dragging the ball from the right side to the left or from the left to the right. It should look something like this, okay? Just like that. Make sure that we're not passing the ball from one foot to the other. It's more of a drag, okay? You're in one spot, end up on the other. All right, so once we add the pendulum to it, should be something like this. Pendulum, croqueta, pendulum, croqueta, pendulum, croqueta, pendulum, croqueta, okay? Next one, push out, pull backs, okay? This is a very good drill for us to really gain possession of this ball and understand the ball with the bottom, with the soles of our foot, with the top of our foot as well, okay? Make sure that the ball starts out in front of us, okay? Leg fully extended. Pull the ball right back to your body, okay? You're really bringing that ball back in. Then you're gonna push it out with your laces, making sure your toes pointing straight down to the ground, okay? And you're pushing it out with the lace. And then you're gonna alternate feet. So it should look something like this. Here, push it out. Other foot, push it out. So alternate feet, making sure that that ball, okay? Make sure you're not doing little taps like this. This is not gonna really work too much, okay? We wanna really make sure that we can grab this ball from a distance and pull it right back to our bodies, okay? If you catch yourself doing it too close, challenge yourself a little bit more. Maybe push it out just a tad bit more, okay? So it should look something like this. Here, here, okay? Push it out a little bit more. Yeah. Let's see if I can do a better one here. Okay, here we go. Very good. Now we've learned single-footed V's with the inside of our foot, single-footed V's with the outside of our foot. Now we're gonna do a two-footed V, okay? Here's how it goes. Ball will still start. If you're a right-footed player, ball starts on the left side. If you're a lefty, ball starts on the right, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter, to be completely honest. So here's what we do, okay? Now instead of coming across the body with your dominant foot, okay, you're gonna actually start with the leg closest to the ball, okay? So right here, two-footed V, I'm using both feet now. I'm gonna pull the ball with my left foot to my right foot, okay? So I'm passing it to my right foot by pulling the ball back, which we did earlier with the pullback, okay? So you pull it back towards your right foot, then with the outside of the right, you push it out. So you're drawing the letter V. So here goes slow motion. Now it's on my right side. When I push it out, I step on it, pull it back, push out, step on it, okay? As soon as you push it out, you step on it with that same foot. Now, something that you don't want to get caught doing is doing something like this, where you like barely push it out and you just kind of step on it. Let the ball roll, step on it, pull it back. We have to manipulate this ball, okay? So, again, pull it back, push out, step on it. Pull it back, push out, step on it. Pull it back, out, step on it. Full speed, here we go. Two-footed V, okay? Pull back, push out, pull back, push out. Two-footed. And again, if you catch yourself kind of taking little touches, try and fix it. We've got the behind the back V, okay? We're still drawing the letter V, but now we're going behind our back, okay? We're gonna pull the ball here, push it forward, step on it, okay? Behind the back, push it forward, step on it. Really important, when you step on the ball, allow the ball to roll back, okay? Don't try and hit it because it's gonna hit your heel. That's what's gonna happen. You have to chase the ball, okay? Allow the ball to roll behind you. Pull it back, let it roll, push in front, okay? Reach back. While that ball is rolling, reach back so when it gets to your foot, all you do is push it forward with the inside of your foot, okay? So it should look like this. Here, here, oops. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, okay? And once you get the hang of it, you can even add a hop, okay? So that you don't hit the back of your heel. Behind the back V, okay? Next, we get a little bit fancy here, okay? These are called the V's, okay? There's different types of V's. We're drawing the letter V on the ground. First one, we're gonna do single-footed V's with the inside of the foot, okay? So what we're doing is, we'll start off with the ball. If you're a right-footed player, feel free to start with the ball on the left side, okay? So that you can get your right foot on the ball. If you're a left-footed player, feel free to put the ball on the right side so you can start with your left foot. But it doesn't really matter because you're gonna alternate feet. So here's how it goes. Ball starts, I'm a right footer. So ball starts in front of my left. I'm gonna grab the ball, leg comes across the body. Gonna pull it back and push it out in a V form, okay? Really important here, we have to make sure we use our hips, okay? Open the hips when we do our V. Pull it back, open the hips. So you're changing the direction of where you want the ball to go, okay? So here it is with the ball, ready? Go. Slow motion here. Open the hips, okay? Open the hips, Open the hips, drawing the letter V. Make sure we're not going straight out. We want to make sure we're pushing the ball forward, okay? So again, here it is. Push the ball forward. Drawing the letter V, okay? Once you get the hang of it, you pick up some speed, okay? Next up, we got the V fast. The V fast is basically every single V that we just worked on to free for all, okay? We are gonna work on all the Vs, but you have no specific way you have to do it. You can do a single-footed V, you can do a two-footed V, you can do a behind-the-back V, okay? Just get creative. Work on your ball control, okay? Ball manipulation, ball mastery. All right, so here's what it should look like. Similar to it, doesn't have to be exactly like it. Here's what it should look like. Ready? Behind the back V, two-footed V, behind the back V, two-footed V, single-footed V. Okay, behind the back, here, here, outside, single-footed, inside. And time. All right, next up, we've got the swerve, okay? The swerve is a skills move that you can do in a 1v1 situation, okay? So, swerve, we go big toe to pinky toe, okay? Big toe and starting on the outside of the ball, kind of drag the ball towards this side, and then you fake it and you go with the pinky toe afterwards. So you go one side to the other, okay? Should look like this, kind of fast motion. And back up just a little bit here. So here, here, boom. That's the swerve, okay? Making sure you're using your body to kind of feint as well. Here, 1, 2, okay? Again, the swerve, big toe, pinky toe. All in one motion, okay? It's important that we're not passing the ball and then passing the ball again. Keep your foot on the ball, okay? Here, boom. Big toe, pinky toe, swerve. Very good. Now you can add the swerve to your pendulum. Now that you've learned the swerve, you can go pendulum, okay? Push up, pull back, swerve. Back to pendulum. Push up, pull back, swerve. Okay? Back to pendulum. Push up, pull back, swerve. Very good. Now, same thing as a swerve, you can now add the pendulum to your elastico. Okay? So pendulum, pull back, elastico. 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 Okay? Here we're gonna work on single scissors, okay? Scissors, make sure that we're coming in from behind the ball, okay? We're going clockwise, okay? We go behind the ball and then in front, step on the outside of the ball, shout, step on it, okay? Do the same thing. Now to the left, we go counterclockwise, okay? Inside of the ball first, ball ends on the outside, push out, step on it, okay? So it should look something like this. Just work on it. If you notice how I drop my knee and drop my shoulder, push the ball out, okay? It's really important that we don't just kind of stay stiff. Okay, we're trying to juke out the opponent. So make sure you drop the knee, drop the shoulder when you do these scissors. Again, here, push out, step on it. Here, push out, step on it. Here, step on it. Also, quick coaching point here. Make sure we're not over the ball doing this, okay? Get low and around the ball, okay? In front of the ball, around. In front of it, keep your foot low on the ground. Next one, we got the croqueta, okay? The croqueta, we did it earlier. We did pendulum croqueta, but now here's the move. There's a player by the name of Andres Iniesta, who this name came from. He played for Barcelona, one of the best midfielders in the world. And this move, if you look it up on YouTube, you can watch him do it in a game. The croqueta is basically a drag from one foot to the other, okay? Just like this, okay? Croqueta, just practice just like this. First, once you get the hang of it, then you can add the pendulum to the croqueta. Pendulum, croqueta, okay? But croqueta first. Keeping the ball in front of you, inside of your feet. All right, your favorite part here, juggling, all right? This is a juggling challenge for you. Your challenge is to try and get as many juggles as you can, okay? Keep challenging yourself. Sometimes you might think, oh, I'm not gonna juggle in a game, but guess what? Sometimes you might have to bring the ball to the air, maybe do 2 juggles in possession of the ball. It's really important that we understand the ball in the air with every part of our foot. Sometimes we have to reach for it and pull it back to us, okay? So just quick here, juggling technique. Making sure that our knees are bent, okay? Ball in front of you, pull it back, push it forward, push it up, okay? Your toes should be pointing towards your body, okay? Now, if your toes, like I was about to show, if your toes are pointing out, the ball is gonna bounce away from you just like this, okay? Every time, that's what's gonna happen. So make sure your toes are pointing towards you. So here we go, juggling, ball comes up, toes towards you, try and keep it below the knees if you can, little touches, alternate feet, and then count, okay? Try and get as many as you can, bend the knees slightly, and keep the ball in the air, okay? Just like this, and just keep counting, okay? Keep counting. If you drop it just like this, go back, okay? Now, if you have a challenge on lifting the ball up, okay? Lifting the ball up, it's pull back, get under it, and toe, kind of bring it back towards your body, okay? Here, towards your body, flick it up. If that's very difficult, don't you worry, okay? It's gonna take some time. Start with the ball at your hand, okay? Bring it down and start juggling, okay? Pick it up again. If you need to do 1, 2, grab it, that's fine. You go 1, 2, 3, that's fine. And keep going, keep challenging yourself. And then alternate feet, okay? Now, with juggling, there's so many different ways you can challenge yourself, okay? You can do 2-footed juggles. You can do single-footed juggles, okay? It's like this, with 1 foot. Try and get as many as you can, all right? Or you can alternate, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. All right? Then you can get to your thighs as well. All right, kids. Hey, well, that's a wrap for our ball mastery, ball manipulation, ball control, whatever you want to call it there. Those are the moves and skills that we want you to learn, okay? Make sure you're working at this at home all the time, okay? Even if it's 15, 20, 30 minutes a day in your basement, in your garage, in your driveway, at a park, anywhere you have the opportunity to work on this, and it's only going to make you better. Wish you the best of luck.